There was a freaking hammer. I mean a hammer. This is freaking unbelievable. I rattled about 15 minutes ago, and I had 5 different bucks coming from different directions. I think 2 of them were like Spike's 1.5-year-olds. And then there was a 2.5-year-old, and I think a 3.5-year-old. And then there was a freaking hammer. I mean a hammer. He was like as wide as his ears, but he was tall, dark, and thick. I mean, he was a stud. I got a little bit of footage of him, but not much. I set up in this spot completely blind. I've never been here before. I've never hunted in Illinois, period, but public land. And I set up, I came here in the dark, based off, just armed with intel from Onyx and Google Earth, and that was it. It's just kind of a pinch point. That big buck, I think he was bedded out here in a CRP field. Man, he was a tank. I hope I see him again. He was awesome. I really wanted to get some better footage of him at least, but I got a little bit. Alright guys, I'm out at the tree. It's like 9:30, I think. I was in this tree right here, and the closest that any of them got was right there. And this is kind of a big open area right here, and they stayed up in that little bit thicker stuff. Obviously can't see through it here on the ground, but up there I could. So now the real fun begins. I'm gonna walk out to the edge of the CRP field and take it on around and start looking for sign. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day looking for sign and start dropping pins and see if I can get in a really, really hot spot tonight. So red oaks, big acorns everywhere. But poop. and it wraps around the corner. That's where that big buck came out of. I'm going to ride my bike over here down this dike. He's a pretty good deer, but he doesn't want anything to do with that. He's only got 3 on his left side. I heard him grunt. It has been an absolutely incredible day one in Illinois. Just to recap, I went in blind this morning and just hunting a pinch point that I found on Onyx. No other information other than Onyx and Google Earth. And at about 8:30, I think it was, I rattled 5 bucks in at the same time. They came in two or three different groups, but from all different directions. It was just incredible. And one of them was just a tank, an absolute monster. They all showed up at the exact same spot, which was about 50, 60 yards away from me. And I was having a heck of a time just trying to even get footage of them because they were just coming and going from all different directions. And that bigger buck was chasing them around and stuff. But and then tonight, I set up on this cut cornfield, and I had deer out in it at 3 o'clock. They blew out. Something over there spooked them, and they blew out for about an hour and a half. And then they started coming back in, and that big 7-pointer came back in as well, so that was pretty cool. I got to glass him and get a little bit better look at him. But this seems like a pretty hot spot right now, for sure. But I'm going to get packed up and get ready to get out of here and get back to the truck, get some warm food in my belly. So it started to cool off, but awesome day one. I couldn't ask for anything more.